This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Commodores will kick this deep to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Georgia's offense is on the field for the first time today. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. And the back gets the football. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. The Dogs will have to punt this one away. And it's fielded at the 40. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. On the ground, it's Lewis. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Pass caught. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
First and goal, handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Well, he had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. That's reeled in. It's Jefferson.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Commodores pick up enough yardage to get a first down. The sure hands. It's McClellan. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Coming up, the first snap in the red zone on this drive. To the air. It's Holstein. Tight end makes the grab. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now it's second down here. Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Lets it fly to the wideout. Nice grab. It's McClellan. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
It's second down after that completion. Grab down the middle. It's McClellan. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Movement here from the tight end. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Breaking free at the 35. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional to how they get back into this game.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now they run the draw play. He shreds the tackle. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. Let's see how they play this one. To throw, it's Holstein. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Commodores will bring their punt team on the field now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Handoff from the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Gives it to the back. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. Tackle after the pick, and then he'll do it for the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Hunt over the middle. It's Lewis. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the... and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Commodores.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds his target, and it's complete. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Bulldogs will have to kick it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Has the first down and more. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's McClellan. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here's the second down play.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone. And the Commodores will try to keep this drive moving. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down after that short completion. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. The Commodores lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They go with a direct snap. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
The back's got it on the pitch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Commodores line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Commodores.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a fourth down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. And the Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense.
Touchdown, Georgia. They couldn't stop him there. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. That's good for a first down near the 40.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Caught over the middle. It's McClellan. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
A play action, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarter.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Pulls it in. It's Taylor. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense facing second and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to touchdown Vanderbilt. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Empty set now, 5 wide. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking right, this one caught. Great cut, they whiff on him. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Dogs will crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Finds an open target on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Pass caught. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that #1 attack.